So, good evening to all of you. Today is the Pious Rath Yatra, and I wish everybody a happy Rath Yatra. And today we have our 35th Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam webinar series on the topic of e-waste and environment sustainability in accounting. We have with us Bharat Patel sir, who is faculty member in accountancy, Mithibai College. Before we start introduction, we start with our institute's anthem.
असतु मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय.
Now I will request our chairman, CMA Dr. Ashish Thakke sir, to give his welcome speech. Over to you, Thakke sir.
So, good afternoon to all of you, and very welcome to our Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam series. Um, I think we all know today's topic is e-waste, which is the problem for all of us. That what to do with e-waste, how to deal with this e-waste, because we keep on purchasing the electronic gadgets, and one fine day we all know that they become not useful, and there are new gadgets in the market. We keep on buying those new gadgets. What to do with the old electronic items which are there? So what to do with those? I mean, um, understanding of what to do with that, understanding of how to do the accounting, sustainability accounting of the same. So very rightly, um, topic has been chosen by our team in SSB, well led by Ranjit Krishnan sir, who is the member of SSB and contributing a lot to the SSB, that is Sustainability Standard Board. So looking forward for having very fruitful deliberations on this topic. I may not be staying much longer time because of some work schedule, but my best wishes to the session, and I'm sure that the Patel sir will definitely be enriching all of us on this topic. Thank you so much. Back to you, Roy sir. And Jai Jagannath and happy Jagannath Yatra to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Uh, Thank you, Ashish Thakke sir, our chairman of SSB. And before Patel sir gives his presentation, I will just give a short profile of CA Dr. Bharaten Patel, who is a fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India with a diversified experience over 2 decades. His doctoral studies are also in the area of e-waste management in Maharashtra, has drawn the attention of not only the academia but also from the industry. He is currently a faculty member in the Department of Accountancy in Mithibai College, which is an empowered autonomous college in Mumbai. During the 2 decade span in academics, Dr. Patel has assumed almost all the academic positions, which is program coordinator of postgraduate studies, head of the department, vice principal, and principal. He is a member of the board of studies in accountancy as a vice chancellor nominee in more than 10 institutions. He has contributed more than a dozen of articles in various journals, including the Management Accountant. Besides holding doctorate and CA, Dr. Patel is also MPhil and postgraduate in commerce. With this, we welcome Patel sir, and we also have with us our SSB board member Dr. Ranjit Krishnan sir, who will definitely speak in the closing hours. I over to Patel sir.
Yes, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Uh, Before starting with topic, just would like to thank our President CMA Vibhuti Bhushan Nayak, Vice President CMA TCA Srinivas Prasad, CMA Ashish Thate sir, uh, Dr. Ranjit Krishnan, and CMA Debendu Roy sir for giving me this opportunity to speak on today's topic. Now, topic is e-waste and environment sustainability in accounting. But before that, just want to inform you that this is not my domain area, but I just trying to give basic understanding of concept of e-waste, sustainability, and whatever opportunities are there in this field that we will discuss today. Uh, just sharing screen. Give me a minute. Screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay. Okay. So topic e-waste and environment sustainability in accounting. Here, everyone knows that in our day-to-day life, we are starting with our, our own usage in our house. Day-to-day life, if you're thinking from the age of 1 year, a child who want to play with electric toy with colorful lights and all. Then looking at mobile, tablet, we are using mobile, and look at each and every electronic appliances gadget which we are using at home. After that, when you're looking outside your home, there also you can uh, identify, you can observe many other electronic devices and equipments we are using. Now, because of that, uh, when we are using, but what actually happening that after some time, if new model is coming or new technology or new feature is coming, everyone wants to change and everyone wants to have the latest one. I'm talking about mobile right now, but same is applicable for laptop and other electronic devices. So whenever we are giving our old mobile or laptop or any other electronic gadget in exchange scheme, or many times we are directly giving to kabadi only, raddi wala only, scrap dealer only. Then what exactly they are doing and whether it is good or bad, that we'll discuss here. I will start with one quote that if electronic appliances, electronic devices, e-waste, I meant to say, if it cannot be reduced, reused, repaired, rebuilt, refurbished, refinished, resold, recycled, or composed, then it should be restricted, designed, or removed from production. This is quote by Mr. Pete Seger. Now, today in this session, I'm going to cover basic concept, sustainability in accounting. We'll discuss on e-waste, e-waste management, e-waste accounting, environmental accounting, one or two case study, accounting standard and framework which are there in reporting, and opportunities for an accountant. Starting with first concept accounting, which everyone is familiar because those who are attending right now, they are cost accountant, they are management accountant. So everyone knows that accounting is recording financial transaction, business transaction, right? With an intention to know the financial result or to know financial position of the business. Sustainability. Sustainability is the ability to maintain economic, environmental, or social processes over time, but without affecting our natural resources which are there on Earth. It emphasizes on balancing profit, environmental protection, and social responsibility. Everyone is aware about this triple bottom line also: people, planet, and profit. E-waste. E-waste means discarded electrical and electronic equipment only, their components like computer, phone, or fridge, and oven, and many other electrical appliances. So that is e-waste. E-waste accounting. E-waste accounting means tracking and managing this e-waste only. We are going to maintain record of this, and mainly e-waste accounting helps to ensure responsible disposable and recycling, reducing environmental harm. Next, environment. Environment in this context refers to a natural world only, but many times it is affected by human and industrial activity, which can lead to pollution and resource depletion. So environmental accounting, or alternatively known as green accounting, involves tracking and reporting the economic and environmental impact of a country's or organization activities. Sustainability in accounting. Sustainability accounting, mainly it extends our traditional financial accounting by incorporating environmental and social dimensions into organizational reporting. Mainly, this approach enables company to communicate their broader impact, manage risk, and to meet a stakeholder, investor, shareholder, and our employee and all stakeholder expectation for transparency and responsibility. So there is need in for sustainability in accounting, mainly for growing environmental concern. Secondly, for regulatory requirement. This is mainly for meeting the expectation of stakeholder for transparency. So there is need to integrate ESG factor, environment, social governance factor, into financial reporting. So this is need and objective for sustainability in accounting. Now, about e-waste, meaning everyone is aware. You can see from picture the how this disposal of e-waste we can see here. E-waste has emerged as one of the most pressing environmental and public health challenges. Most of those who are attending right now, they are aware that our India is the third country after China and USA, generating more e-waste. Now, what could be the reason why e-waste is more? Then one reason I already explained in at the beginning, that this is mainly because of technological advancement, change in technology. Many time a product is having short life. Many time in order to save cost, we are buying also from a manufacturer who's supplying at lower cost using a low quality of material. So many time it results into short life, and electronic items. Always we are saying, okay, there is no guarantee. If life is of 10 years, many time we cannot use for 10 days also. So short product life, technological changes, our consumption is also increases of devices, but there is no inadequate e-waste management practices. There are no regulations are there, but need to be strengthened. Certain suggestions. With the help of those suggestions, we should make it strict. There is lack of awareness also, and everyone is known e-waste is not coming only from individual household, coming from industrial sector also, and from manufacturer also. But 70% of the e-waste you will find from industrial sector, roughly approx. 20% from individual household, and 10% many times you may find a manufacturing defect whenever they are producing, and they are informing us it is under a warranty, and we are many times doing replacement. But after taking back this electronic devices, whether they are is, handling this e-waste properly or not, presently we don't know. Now, in all this electronic appliances and devices, you'll find many harmful components are there, composites and is there, cathode ray tube, plastic, iron, glass, aluminum, copper, silver, lead, mercury. It is not good for us, not good for environment and our human health because of that toxic chemicals and heavy metal. Environment also, we will find the environment degradation. Human health also many we are facing many issues many time related to uh, urinary or immune function, cancer risk also there, less developed organ, negative birth outcome, change in lung function, DNA damage, thyroid, and many more diseases, relevant diseases. I think one or two examples are also that like in Silampur, Old Delhi, uh, earlier it was known as India's e-waste capital. Their e-waste was more. Muradabad, Uttar Pradesh, e-waste generation was more. And recently, I forgot exact month or year, but Brahmapuram at Kochi, Kerala, there also related to e-waste, there was one issue. We'll see certain data collected online only, but collected from various sources related to e-waste. Now here, region-wise, North America is contributing. This is as per 2021. 20% of the total e-waste generation you'll find from North America, 12% by Europe, 38% by Asia Pacific. Then Latin America, 16%, Middle East and Africa, 12%. Country-wise, one will see China is the top country generating e-waste. It is 10.1 million metric ton. After that, United States, 7.2 million metric ton. Then India, 3.3 million metric ton, followed by Japan and Germany. So here in statistical form, the globally, this is as per 2022, 62 million tons e-waste is already generated. And by the end of 2030, we are expecting 82 million tons. On an average, it increases by 2.6 million ton every year. Against that, look at recycling rate. Recycling rate is 22.3% only. That means roughly 77 to 78% of the e-waste is going waste only. That means maybe using for land filling or any other, but not we are not doing proper recycling. By the end of 2030, we are expecting 20%. Slightly, it will reduce by 2 to 3%. Our India's recycling rate is only 1%, very alarming. Where China and USA, you will find 16% and 15% recycling rate. India is having only 1%, even though India is third producer when we are comparing with other countries. So this is for India only, e-waste generation trend by 2025. What would be our total? Not for India, I'm very sorry. This is total only, but up to 2025, from 2015 to 2025, it was increased from 41.8 million metric ton to 74 million metric ton, and 2025 is not over yet. This is approx figure only. So globally, we can say 22% is the our e-waste was formerly collected and recycled. Recycling rate is reduced to 20, will reduce to 20% by 2030. Here, recycling rate is also given of top 10 country. Like Germany, you will find 54.1% recycling rate. Austria 52%, South Korea 53%. Likewise, last is Singapore 34%. This is only recycling rate. Talking about e-waste in India. Now in India also every year we find 2 to 4 million tons of e-waste annually. You can see from this graph that from 2017 to 2025. 17 it was 8,63,662, and look at 2025, it is 18,51,337. So this way to our e-waste is expected to double in another 16 years. And in India, 17.4% of the e-waste is properly collected. Remaining everything we are directly giving to kabadis, scrap dealer. Sometime we are getting only 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees for that electronic appliances, and we are directly giving instead of doing proper disposable or sending it to recycling center. Now in India, Mumbai is contributing 24% of the total e-waste. Delhi is contributing 21.2%, Bangalore 10%, Chennai 9%, Kolkata 8%, Ahmedabad 7%, Hyderabad 6%. Pune 5%, Nagpur 4.9%, and Surat 4%. This is top 10 cities only of India. But look at Mumbai and Delhi. Jointly, they are contributing 45% of the total e-waste among listed cities. So data is given only to understand the volume of e-waste in India as well as in the world. So there is one environmental concern at the same time. How we'll do disposal, proper disposal of e-waste, which will save environment and will save, will not affect our health also. So e-waste management is actually not new, but from 2016, that was roughly last 9 to 10 years, e-waste management, everyone is serious and doing, but success ratio is not there. Recycling rate you can see. Right, so mainly e-waste management means what? Collecting and segregating e-waste from other waste streams. We are going for safe recycling. We'll try to recover valuable material. At the same time, we'll try to prevent environment. Certain policies are there, regulations are there, like one of the popular concept, or I mean to say the regulation is extended producer responsibility EPR, where collection target is given to every electronic supplier who is selling this electronic appliances. They've given collection target, and for I think 2024-25, 80% was the collection target, where they should collect e-waste and thereafter do recycling, whatever best, whatever good quality of material they can use. Then that way we can save our environment. At the same time, we can utilize this material to the best extent. For that, many awareness program conducted, many workshop also conducted in last 10 years, just to promote proper disposable and recycling practices. You'll find many e-waste handling companies are also there, who are collecting e-waste from e-waste manufacturer, from consumer, from industry, and thereafter they are doing proper disposal of e-waste. When we are doing proper e-waste management, definitely we are going to save or at least reduce our environmental pollution. We can conserve available natural resources, and we are creating job in recycling industry. So indirectly we are trying to reduce our unemployment, sorry. So everyone was aware, is aware, and in future also they are going to do. But again, I'm repeating, uh, always the best practice for e-waste management is reduce, reuse, and recycle. If possible, donate our second-hand or uh, second-hand electronic appliances instead of directly giving to scrap dealer. You can donate. Other person can use, or it can be used for any other purpose. You can report this e-waste management related uh, by using this GRI, that is Global Reporting Initiative. That is one kind of sustainability reporting is there. One framework is there. And wherever possible, instead of using many electronic devices, wherever cloud-based solutions are there, like now we have cloud-based accounting software, taxation softwares are also there. So wherever possible, we can use that cloud-based uh, platform to reduce physical equipment need. But then also, after giving this suggestion and best practice also, we have certain problem, like there is informal sector. Roughly, I can say 10-20% of the e-waste we are collecting with proper method, with formal method, and managing, disposing with scientific method. But remaining 70-80% of the e-waste still collected by kabadis and scrap dealer only. They are not aware about scientific method, how to dismantle this, and many time only for making more money. Uh, Again, they are passing on to next person only, and many time they are not handling it properly. So there is no awareness, or I can say lack of awareness among all the stakeholder, not only investor or employees, but all others, data creditors, and all the connected people of the corporate. We do not have sufficient recycling infrastructure. We have many authorized recycling center, but whatever number is required to collect this e-waste resources and for proper dismantle, whatever number is required, that is not there, and we should increase that recycling center. Regulatory framework. Initially, in 2016, e-waste management rule came, but now it was changed in 2022, and from 1st April 2023, we are following amended one. We are saying it is amended in 2024. There is central and state pollution control board for making all this strict rule. MPCB is also there in the actually Maharashtra Pollution Control Board in Maharashtra. Central Pollution Control Board requires registration of all those electronic manufacturer. They must take this EPR, extended producer responsibility, and collection target will be given. Normally, they are getting target to collect e-waste, and they should report on monthly or quarterly basis what e-waste they have collected, how they've dismantled, and keeping in mind environmental aspect. We have approx 295 authorized recycling units in India. Maximum, I think Uttar Pradesh is having roughly 82 recycling units, Karnataka 45 recycling units, Maharashtra 43 recycling units, Haryana 32. And I'm going to say government made rule, e-waste management related rule. Central and state pollution control board, they are compulsory. They are informing all electronic manufacturer and seller to register themselves under CPCB, and EPR, extended producer responsibility, would be given to them. Government is creating this awareness program also, e-waste awareness program. Digital India initiative also taken. Mainly Ministry of Environment and Information Technology. They are conducting many workshop and training program. Many school also programs are conducted. Now, after giving basic of e-waste, we'll see accounting for e-waste. E-waste accounting, mainly integrating financial and environmental data only. We are going to track, we are going to measure, we are going to report e-waste generation figures and disposal figures. We'll see its environmental impact. Whatever compliances are there, that will complete. Sustainability reporting is required, that is to be done. Extended producer responsibility, we will encourage manufacturer to take this responsibility. Use a standardized e-waste accounting framework like a GRI, Global Reporting Initiative, and SEEA, that is System of Environmental Economic Accounting, mainly to ensure consistency and comparability. Will conduct regular e-waste audit to assess e-waste generation, disposal, and recycling practices. Mainly, this audit is for improvement. Audit is for improvement, improving that recycling rate without much impact on environment. Investing more in e-waste recycling infrastructure will ensure environmentally sound waste management. So e-waste accounting is, well, what is e-waste accounting? That is just summarized. We'll see tax implication. Now, Central Pollution Control Board only requires all e-waste recycler, whenever they are giving bill, they should generate GST link invoices. That means wherever e-way bill is there, or wherever I meant to say GST number becomes compulsory, they should issue GST link invoices related to e-waste recycling. Now, company who are adopting environmentally friendly practices such as e-waste recycling, they are eligible for getting tax benefit. Various tax benefits are there for them. E-waste accounting and corporate governance. Corporate governance, that means we should be transparent. We should disclose all e-waste management related practices and performances. And we'll try to engage all the stakeholder, customers, supplier, NGOs, and communities, mainly for e-waste management. Environmental accounting, which is known as green accounting. Here, environmental accounting measures and report the environmental impact of economic activities. Mainly, we are integrating, we are combining environmental cost and against that benefit which we are getting. So that will support to take good decision. So some of the benefits are there for environmental accounting. That is mainly for improved decision making, for saving cost, for reputation, for increasing goodwill, and regulatory compliance is also there related to environmental regulation and standards are there. Accordingly, we should verify everything. We should maintain record accordingly. So this environmental accounting can be applied in natural capital accounting, where we are going to value natural resources like forest, water, and minerals. Corporate sustainability reporting is also required. Some of the framework and standards are here. System of Environmental Economic Accounting, SEEA. GRI, that is Global Reporting Initiative. Sustainability Accounting Standard Board were making policies and giving guidelines also. Many times they are introducing a certain guideline also for saving environment, for sustainability, for e-waste management. Now in this environmental accounting, we can have provision for this e-waste related obligation. We can make that provision. We can debit this to profit and loss accounts, can show as liability, and whatever impact is there on financial statement and tax liability, that is, we'll check in this environmental accounting. We are getting tax benefit for environmental expenditure which we are making to protect environment, to save environment. We are getting certain tax incentives also for sustainability, sustainable practices. So environmental accounting is nothing but checking or just complying all environmental regulations, and we should do accurate financial reporting. All environmental costs related to pollution control, waste management, and benefit. Mainly environmental accounting is for enhancing transparency. Some of the applicable accounting standard and framework. IAS 37. Here, this accounting standard 37 is on provision, contingent liability, and contingent asset. Whenever it is 50% probable, that means when chances are more than 50%, at that time we are making provision for this e-waste or environmental related expenses, and accordingly we are showing in our financial account. So disclosure is required for that. Reporting is required for that. Ind AS 37 is also providing guidance on accounting for provision, contingent liability, and contingent assets. So similar international accounting standard or Ind AS. Global Reporting Initiative, GRI, which is widely used framework for sustainability reporting. It includes environmental aspect like e-waste management. Another framework, there is difference between standard and framework. Standard is specific and fixed guideline is there, fixed mandate is there, which we have to follow. Whether framework is flexible, giving guidelines. Framework, I think, is broader concept as compared to standard. So here, three popular framework are there for sustainability reporting. Global Reporting Initiative, GRI, System of Integrated Environmental and Economic Accounting, and BRSR report. BRSR, that is Business Responsibility and Sustainability Reporting, which is an integrated reporting framework notified by SEBI for listed companies in India, mainly in order to increase the level of reporting on ESG performance, environment, social governance performance. Not confident or not sure about exact number, but 1,000 listed company. Slowly they're increasing. They started with 200, but now on an average 1,000 listed company, for them it is compulsory to give this BRSR reporting. And this 1,000 companies are selected. That means it is always on the basis of market capitalization, not randomly, but depending on their market capitalization, market share. Those 1,000 listed companies made compulsory to have this BRSR. business responsibility and sustainability reporting. Example, I'm not explaining with numbers, but all electronic manufacturer or maybe electronic supplier, electronic appliance supplier, if corporate is there, then you will find a public limited companies annual report online, and there where you are searching sustainability or e-waste kind of word, you'll find exact page where you can see how they are giving report. This is the Bosch Group's annual report 2024, where they have applied IAS 37. This is Indian subsidiary, but not separated. That's why we are using global standard. So here it is recorded under the head of other provisions under IAS 37. Voltas Limited annual report 2023-24. You'll find that they have applied this Ind AS 37, where note number 20. You'll find information is there related to this e-waste. Obligation include warranties, legal claim, environmental compliances. Scheffler India, where you'll find integrated annual and sustainability report for the financial year 22-23. Scheffler India is a major auto and industrial manufacturer, making a comprehensive disclosure in its sustainability and BRSR report. They are focusing more on waste metrics, but made provision under Ind AS 37. They are recognizing present obligation, probable outflow. They are doing that reliable estimate and measuring future cost using pre-tax government yield. Disclosure format is there, like they are writing opening balance, addition, utilization, and at the end closing balance. So I'm not showing any report, but I'm just informing you that now you will find in some of the electronic manufacturing as well as those who are doing trading also, they are in their annual report, wherever applicable and if it is mandatory, they are doing this reporting, sustainability reporting. You will find there, and they are either they are following standard or they are using framework. One case study related to e-waste only, related to hetero recycling. Now this hetero recycling company, this firm was founded in the year 2008 by two brothers, Mr. Rohan and Mr. Nitin Gupta. Actually, at that time in 2008, laptop was new, that is in India. And in order to have another laptop, they wanted to sell their old laptop. So they were struggling for finding out responsible disposal option for their old laptop. They found solution afterward. They started company also with a mission to scientifically recycle all e-waste in India through proper collection, recycling, and metal extraction processes. Presently, Atero is established as the largest e-waste recycling company in India and world's largest lithium-ion battery recycling company. On an average, I think up to 5 lakh megaton of e-waste is generated, and they have recycling capacity also there. They have 1,44,000 megaton annual capacity. They have 9 global patents on e-waste recycling technology. Atoro Recycling is the only company to receive carbon credit for doing this recycling process of e-waste. Their target is to have 1,000 crore. I just want to say that Atero proves that e-waste sustainability accounting can transit from compliance cost to profit center. Earlier, people were doing only because it is mandatory, regulatory, following compliance only. But they converted this compliance part into profit making activity through technological innovation, through IPR, intellectual property development, and mainly through carbon credit monetization. Another company, Infosys, it has established one of the most sophisticated e-waste sustainability accounting system. They have the broader ESG vision for 2020, ESG vision 2020. This company achieved carbon neutrality for 4 consecutive years while maintaining comprehensive waste management tracking across all operational boundaries. The company's e-waste accounting methodology follows ISO certification 14001-2015 environmental management standards. Multiple certification framework is there, including ISO 27001-2013 for information security and ISO 45001-2018 for occupational health and safety. So I just want to say that Infosys demonstrate that comprehensive sustainability accounting requires integration across operations, technology, supply chain, and financial planning to achieve measurable environmental and business outcomes. Skill which is required by an accountant. If we want to enter in this field, sustainability. We have that skill, but still reading for all. We must have analytical and critical thinking skill, which we have. Accordingly, we are doing analysis of all financial statement. But that skill is required mainly for environmental accounting, where we'll see environmental cost and against that we compare with benefit. It should be balanced with I'm going to say that ESG, environmental social governance. So we need to analyze the financial and environmental data to take perfect and improved decision making, I think. Communication skill that is required in any field related to environmental performance and sustainability strategy. We should communicate to all the stakeholders of the company. And for that, we must have knowledge of all environmental regulations. Central Pollution Control Board, State Pollution Control Board, like Maharashtra is having MPCB. E-waste management rule after 2016 amended in 2022 and 2024, certain amendment is there. So we need to know all environmental regulation and standards. Who can go for the sustainability reporting area? Then certified management accountant, those who are listening right now. Certified sustainability practitioner, CSP. And we can have short-term certificate course on environmental accounting or sustainability reporting. One course on sustainability reporting is offered by our institute only. Certificate course on ESG. They started, ICMA started, and ICMAI, Institute of Cost and Management Accountants of India, Cost Accountants of India, through SSB, they have issued two standards also on environment and e-waste, and I think ESG only. That is ISS 1 and ISS 2, which you can refer and go into detail. Cost accountant can go for environmental cost accountant. I mean to say, in future, he may go in this area and may become environmental cost accountant or e-waste management consultant or green accounting specialist with required skill and knowledge and expertise, for which practice and analytical skill is required. But in future, we may work as a financial professional for driving sustainable practices. We can take role of sustainability reporting or e-waste auditing, advisory services, policy development. We can help in framing policy and for integrated reporting. So these are the area: green accounting and strategic decision making, ESG reporting, consultancy, professional specialization. These are the tools which we can use for calculating e-waste environmental cost. As your cost accountant, your maximum of the method you learned or you are practicing right now in a specific area. So environmental management accounting, we can maintain record or track record of all environmental cost, including e-waste. Input output analysis. We are going to measure the material flow where process costing is involved, and will observe waste generation, normal loss and abnormal loss. Activity based costing, where we are going to allocate disposal cost to specific product or to specific process, which we were not doing earlier. Joint product by product process costing related if concept you can bring here. Life cycle costing, where you are going to capture, you are going to maintain this cost from production to the end of the life. And you can do hierarchical cost analysis, where you are going to identify hidden liability and intangible costs which are there in this field. If we don't want to do practice in this area, environmental and sustainability, e-waste and all, at least we'll try to reduce e-waste. We'll try to take environment. So as an accountant, at least we can use cloud-based accounting software, whatever management systems are there, whatever softwares are there, taxation software or accounting software, or many times for analysis also many softwares are there, data analytics. Wherever possible, we'll do e-signature. We'll train our staff and our client to work with digital tools instead of using paper. That way, we'll promote this activity of protecting environment and reducing e-waste. We can reduce our office equipment. So at the end, matter was only for 5-10 minutes, but explained for roughly 50-55 minutes. Summarizing in 8 to 10 points after discussing this for 50 minutes. That integration is required for e-waste data into accounting, which promotes environmental transparency and accountability. Transparency, that means disclosure requirement will come. Accountability, responsibility will come. Sustainable accounting practices is going to help or is going to manage environmental cost linked to e-waste. Organization should adopt EPR, that is extended producer responsibility, and should reflect in financial disclosure. E-waste accounting should enhance ESG, that is environment, social governance. Now, when we'll incorporate this e-waste matrices and sustainability report, it suppose regulatory compliances and it increases stakeholder trust also. Green accounting tool, which is going to help tracking, evaluating, and minimizing e-waste generation over time. If you are doing effective e-waste management through accounting with environmental stewardship, encourage circular economy model. So these are the points, and it promotes informed decision making. These are some of the concluding remarks. These are the references and further reading. E-waste management rules and some of the academic and industry publications. MPCB guidelines. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Same way, Ministry of Environment and Information Technology. Some video links are there to gain more information on e-waste management, environmental accounting, sustainability reporting. And with this, I want to conclude by this two quote. Sustainability is the key to our survival on this planet and will also determine success on all levels. The other one is the best way to predict the future is to create it. It gives clear message for our next generation, coming generation. We should concern more about environment and will try to minimize e-waste for our health only. Thank you very much. With this, I'm ending session here and inviting all for any question. Thank you.
Thank you, Patil sir, for the exhaustive presentation. Sir, a few questions have come to request you to answer them one by one. Sir, one question has come. First, they have uploaded your presentation, excellent presentation. One question is whether R&D is there where e-waste can be converted to any alternative fuel for commercial uses.
Sir, kindly repeat that question, please.
Yeah, whether any
Just a
research
minute,
and
sir. Just a minute, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you have spoken with about e-waste, whether it can be converted to any alternative fuel for commercial uses. That is one question one member has requested in the chat box.
Okay. Now, commercial usage of specific electric appliances or all the e-waste related appliances. There is no specification over there.
No specifications.
Sir, I'm not from science background, but at least I'm sure that because of technology and because of today's technology, at the same time, whatever rules are there, regulations are there, definitely in future, those rules make up where we can use for commercial purpose. But presently, chances are very less. Hello?
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
so another question has come. Sir, we are hearing a lot about artificial intelligence, data analytics, how this technology or tools can help in reducing this e-waste and how to account for such sustainability accounting. Can you give a viewpoint on that, sir?
My view, by using AI, artificial intelligence, robotics, that means all robots are also working in hospital. Also, many operations robots are doing. Now, if manufacturer, with the help of AI, if they are giving all instruction, I want to say building software accordingly, which is durable for long time, or which gives proper signal at right time, that instead of throwing that electronic equipment, if it is repairable, if it is reusable, if it that kind of signal, if AI or softwares are giving, then uh, our product life can be increased. And if product life is increased, at the same time, if we are using and reusing that, uh, you may find that near future more technology will come related to recycling, where presently we have only 20-30% recycling, but in future it may go up to 60-70%. But AI just came, that means it is in progress right now, I can say. Over 5 year time, or maybe another 3 year time, definitely you'll find that AI is playing very important role for this sustainability reporting, at the same time reducing e-waste, giving proper signals, and making I mean to say putting more regulation on e-waste, electronic manufacturer.
Right, sir. So another question has come. Sir, you are a faculty of accounting and taxation. Sir, can
Yes.
you elucidate some tax benefits which the government of India has given for e-waste usage so that people are
Uh,
attracted?
Presently, it is normal expenditure only how we are claiming under section from section 30 to 37 of the Income Tax Act. That means e-waste related expenditure is also deductible as a business expense. It, that much benefit is there. And incentives, now it depends with up to what percentage you are doing recycling, and uh, exactly how you are helping government in minimizing e-waste or protecting environment. Based on that, they will come out with incentive. Presently, incentive related specific incentives are not there, but tax benefit point of view, I'll say only this general deduction, uh, which we can claim as business expense only. Whatever expenditure we are doing for uh, reducing environment, or maybe just for reducing or minimizing e-waste, whatever future obligation is also there. Uh, and if it is 50% probable, that means if we are sure, we can make provision for that particular expenditure, environmental expenditure, on debit side of PNL, which is actually not paid today, which will be paid in future, but then also it becomes deductible. Again, uh, specifically under Income Tax Act 1961, nothing is given, but government wants to promote this kind of activity. So deductions are there, and you can claim it as general business expense.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, another question has come today. Everybody knows today is MSME Day. and there is a lot of MSME. We are the land of MSMEs, India. And can you please elucidate some exemption or benefits MSMEs get for this e-waste recycling, or using the waste in a recycling it for their usage or betterment?
Sir, today, uh, actually, we were expecting some guideline, or I mean to say some kind of gift on MSMED related to some scheme or incentive for e-waste and environment protection. But I think nothing has came today. But definitely people are giving their suggestion, and near future you will find some kind of scheme or incentive.
Right, sir. Sir, another question has come, sir. Any uh, international best practices for e-waste accounting, which the Indians should follow, or our this Indian standards should adopt in the coming days?
Presently only that IAS 37 and Ind AS 37 is there. But if all accountant like cost of whatever you and me, if all accountant we are informing government to make more provision or more accounting standard on environment protection and minimizing e-waste, then definitely it will be applied. International accounting standard also presently this one is there. Now accounting changes from country to country. At least 80% remains same, but then 10-20% depending on their country's rules. So like US and China, they are the most the top e-waste generator. So there, see what other countries are doing. They are dumping e-waste in some other countries. They are doing export of e-waste. And other countries, they are doing import, thinking that from that e-waste will take the important and useful material, and it will be useful for making new electronic devices. So again, it depends on their government. Whatever opportunities will come in future, their government will take decision. Presently, I do not have that information with.
Okay, sir. Sir, currently, is there any punitive action or any strict penalties for not complying e-waste management by the companies, or the IT companies, or the companies those who are using more IT related peripherals? Or
Sir, when talking about framework, I already informed that for 1,000 listed company based on their market capitalization, they have to follow certain framework like GRI and that BSSR. So if they are not following, when it is made compulsory, definitely penalty is there which they have to pay. But for other listed company, it is not compulsory right now because it is guideline. It is suggested to give report, to bring transparency, to for the sake of all the stakeholder investor, they should know what is going on, whether company is making profit at the cost of environment, whether company is taking any efforts, putting any efforts for part of like corporate social responsibility, whether they are handling profit along with environment and e-waste. So for that, disclosure must be there. Uh, Fine, that's it. Okay.
thank you, sir. I think this many questions we could take in the session. We are also having the privilege of the presence of our sustainability standard board member, and the means think tank of this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Dr. Ranjit Krishnan sir, present today. He is also editor of our monthly newsletter Sukhino Bhavantu. Sir, if you can give us some remarks or closing remarks, Ranjit sir, for today's session, since you are also there today.
Yeah, click on.
Yes, Ranjit sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes, audible, sir. You're visible, audible both.
Thank you, Debendu, for giving this opportunity to speak few words about e-waste management. And today we may find it as an exaggeration, but the reality is a time has come where e-waste management responsibility has to be installed in each and every state, as well as corporate. Take the case of our own way of dealing with e-waste management at home. Be it a small battery which we use in the watch, be it a small watch with a small battery which we use in the clock or a torch or something like that. We just dispose it in the waste paper bin, or in the office also we do the same thing. But we really don't know how it is reused or how it is used or whether it is really producing any sort of harm to the environment. So any e-waste is actually causing a harm either to the land or the water bodies. Take the case of ocean dumping also, which unfortunately is there in many countries. We have strict regulations these days in India when it comes to ocean dumping and all those things. But take the case of some of the underdeveloped nations, which is really polluting the life underwater, and many of the species are facing extinct. And if you take the case of disposing of waste in land, this dumping without a responsibility or discarding the e-waste without any responsibility is posing major health hazards, be it mental or physical, including cancer and all those things. So it's a big threat. And the recent example which I can immediately recollect is the fire which has happened in Brahmapuram a year back in the state of Kerala, somewhere near Cochin. Where it took around 3 weeks to reduce the impact of fire which has happened in Brahmapuram. And imagine around 3 months to bring the index to a normal level in the air. So imagine the consequences. And these days we are using, words like reuse, refurbish, and all those things. You may consider it to be a very new terminology or a new concept, but I don't think it is a new concept. It is there since time immemorial. Those who are believing mythology, those who are believing rebirths and all those things, it is the same soul which is entering another body. So the concept of use or refurbish or recycle and all those things which we use these days frequently may not be considered as a new law or the new policy of the day or something like that. And this is going to be the law of the day going forward because of the impact of the batteries. Now today we are giving a lot of weightage to this electronic vehicles, battery driven vehicles, hybrid vehicles and all those things. Imagine the power of lithium batteries, and a stage has come where the manufacturers as well as the users should design and define a proper mechanism of disposing those battery wastages also in the days to come. Today it's a new concept. We are using this e-driven batteries probably for the last 2 or 3 years. Okay, but in another 2 or 3 years, a stage will come where it needs to be disposed. So people who are working in the field of e-waste management and all should behave and deal with this matter in a future, with a futuristic approach in mind. I won't say that this is an evolving field, but I would say that it is a challenging field, and it's time for professionals, be it cost accountants also, to come forward and contribute in the field of e-waste and effective management of e-waste. It is the responsibility of the institute. It is the responsibility of every member. It is the responsibility of every person, institutions, and society to define and design the concept of e-wastage management responsibility and instill it in the minds of citizens from their childhood. I may not be in a position to throw more light on e-waste management accounting, but these are my thoughts on e-waste. I once again thank the chairman and the leaders of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India and Sustainability Board, as well as you, Deependu. He's the secretary of the Sustainability Standards Board, for giving me an opportunity to briefly share my thoughts with you all today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think with this, we come to the close of today's session. And I think our next webinar, the 36th Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, would be scheduled on July 11. And I request everybody to come. The topic is Social Stock Exchange, viewing through the lens of regulator. And a person from SEBI, Sri Abhishek Rosatkar, who is Assistant General Manager, would be gracing the occasion. And I request everybody to participate. We have recently uploaded our Sukhino Bhavantu 23rd volume, and I request everybody to have a look in our SSP portal. It has been uploaded. Tomorrow we are starting our 4th batch of ESG certificate course, and I hope everybody would appreciate that within a year we have completed more than 300 experts on the sustainability has come out from this ESG batch. And with this, we close today's session. We thank our chairman, CMA Dr. Ashish Thatte sir, and other board members of SSP. I thank our president, vice president, other council members for encouraging us to organize this sort of webinars for the development of the institute's reach to all the members and others. And with this, we close today's session. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.